right into these questions because like I said, I got a lot and I want to be able to answer as many as possible, if not all of them. At Laker Teach wants to know, why wasn't LeBron defending Kawhi Leonard? Was it not evident that KCP was not the best option? So yes, obviously KCP guarding Kawhi Leonard was pretty much a complete disaster. I don't necessarily think LeBron guarding Kawhi would have been all that much better. I think in the beginning of the game, the Lakers actually had Avery Bradley on Kawhi, and I thought that was a good matchup. He didn't really do anything until kind of the second KCP came in and started guarding him, so obviously that was not a good situation, but I don't think LeBron would have been that much better. I think Avery Bradley should have just continued guarding Kawhi. I don't really know why that wasn't the case and why KCP continued A, playing so many minutes when he was doing nothing, and B, continuing to guard Kawhi when it was very obvious to everyone that it was just not working out. So I don't really have an answer for you there, but I do think that LeBron may have not been that much better. I think Avery Bradley should have been the guy. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that LeBron should have guarded Kawhi Leonard, or do you think that Avery Bradley would have been better off continuing to guard Kawhi like he did opening the game? Let me know down in the comments below, because I personally don't think LeBron would have been that much better, but I think Bradley, he did a really nice job on Kawhi, honestly, to start the game, so I think Bradley should have just been the guy that they stuck with. Don't really know why they didn't, to be honest. Alright, now before we get into some more of these questions, I want to make sure that you guys know all about a very special promotion that one of Chat Sports' sponsors, BetDSI, is offering us Laker fans. So if you like to bet on your favorite sports teams, it doesn't even have to be the Lakers or the NBA, it can be the NFL, college football, really any sports team, then you are in luck, because BetDSI is one of the leading sports books, and they are offering us Laker fans, or those at least viewing this video, an awesome promo code to go and get a chance to win some extra money this year. So all you have to do is go to chatsports.com/bet, enter the promo code Lakers120, and you will get 120% deposit bonus to go play and win some extra cash. So thank you so much to our sponsor, BetDSI. This is an awesome opportunity, and I want to make sure that you guys do not miss out. Once again, all you do is go to BetDSI, enter Lakers promo code Lakers120, and you will get 120% deposit bonus. But let's move on to some more questions here. So this next one is from @GDaddy2006. He says, clearly we lost because of our team defense. What do you suggest we do to fix that? So I kind of mentioned this earlier on in the video. I don't think necessarily it was that the entire game our defense was terrible. It really was just that second quarter. We completely fell apart, and we just were never really able to get back to that. But of course, it wasn't too great also that, you know, the Clippers are a very small team, and they were getting so many offensive rebounds. I think Patrick Beverley himself had 10 rebounds. It just seemed like he's the smallest guy on the floor, and he was always getting these offensive boards, which was very frustrating. I don't necessarily know exactly what the Lakers can do moving forward. Just, it's going to take some time. We're going to have to continue to play together, get to know each other. That's a lot of just chemistry things. Defense is a lot on chemistry, and so far, you know, we have to remember this is a very new team. There are going to be some learning curves, but yes, defensively, we have a lot to improve on. I think another guy, too, that could have really helped us, I know you guys may think I'm crazy, is Alex Caruso, though, because like I also mentioned earlier, he is a bigger kind of point guard, so he has that size, he kind of has that length, so I think he would have been able to help a little bit more guarding. But yeah, overall, I was just very disappointed in our defense. I was disappointed in JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. I don't really think any one of our players, any one of our bigs played that well for us. I know Anthony Davis, stat-wise, technically had a pretty good game, but just in general, I didn't think he was that amazing. I think he can play much better than that, which is definitely something to look forward to. But in general, yes, our defense wasn't that great, but I really do think that it was that second quarter that really was kind of the telltale of the story. We just played terrible in that second quarter. We were just never really able to catch up after that. @JoshSmooth420 wants to know, the Lakers seem to be lacking a scorer off the bench. Of the free agents left in the market, who would you like to see them go after? Personally, I think Melo could help us out a lot. Yes, obviously they could use some more scoring on the bench, but you guys, we have to remember that Kyle Kuzma is out, and he's a guy who's easily going to be providing us 18 to 20 points per night. So having him out is definitely not helping us as well. The second we get Kuz back, I can guarantee you guys we're going to notice obviously a lot more better offense for us. Kuz is a guy that I believe is going to be the Lakers' third best player this year, the third star. So having him out is definitely hurting us. So definitely can't wait to get Kuz back. But also, you know, having Rajon Rondo, Alex Caruso out as well to really help run the offense was also hurting us as well. So I think those three guys, you know, in particular, those three guys being out was really one of the main reasons that our offense was not as great as it could have been, because those guys are going to have big contributions to the team, especially helping us out offensively. Now, in terms of what players I would want the Lakers to go after, it's really no surprise that the Lakers could definitely use another wing player. So obviously Iguodala would be an amazing fit. Don't know if that's going to be able to happen though. Memphis really wants to trade him. They don't want to buy him out, so I'm not seeming like that's going to be a possibility. Jamal Crawford is also another name that has been thrown around a lot, but I don't know if that's necessarily the biggest fit. And then also J.R. Smith is another one that has been thrown around. He could be a nice fit. He's a little bit more of a controversial fit, but you know, JR in his career has averaged 12 points. He shoots 37% from the floor. He is a little bit of a streaky shooter, but he's pretty good defensively. Obviously, he's played and won a title with LeBron James, so the two kind of know each other already, have that chemistry already. So he's another option for us. In terms of Carmelo Anthony, it's pretty shocking that Melo is still not on a team. I don't really know what that has to say about him and his career, if he's ever going to be picked up. I'm not necessarily sure if he's going to be the best fit for us moving forward. It does kind of seem obvious that the Lakers could use his instant scoring off the bench, but maybe he's just not able to provide that anymore. There just really is no reason to believe that he's not on a team if he can continue to score at a high level, especially coming off the bench. So don't really know about Melo, but there are still a lot of options and a lot of guys out there. But I do think that the Lakers are wanting to wait until they've played a handful of games, about 15, 20 games. I know Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports actually said this as well. The Lakers really do want to wait until they've played some games before they kind of make any changes to their roster, add any pieces. They want to make sure that they go out and get the best guy if they do decide to do that. So there are still some options. We're just going to kind of have to wait and see how the Lakers season plays out. And after about 15, 20 games, I would suspect that they maybe, at least if they haven't signed someone, look to getting more serious into bringing another player to help provide some more scoring off the bench for sure. All right, we're going to answer just a couple more questions here. Next one is from @SlickWill85. He's asked, after one game, who do you believe doesn't fit and who in your opinion would be a good fit on this Lakers squad? So again, it really is too early to tell you guys. We're only a couple games into the season right now, and especially after the first game, you know, I can't make any assessments on who's not a good fit. I can tell you who is a good fit. I know Danny Green's a really good fit. I know Kyle Kuzma, when he gets healthy, is going to be a really good fit. Obviously, LeBron, AD. But in terms of who is not a good fit, I mean KCP, but KCP's just never really been a good fit for me. But I really can't make any, you know, general assessments on this team until I've seen them play many more games. Like I said, new team, it's going to take some time. I know we got really excited because they really blew out the Golden State Warriors in the preseason and they look super dominant. But I think we had to be humbled a little bit that first game of the season and remind ourselves this is a new team and there are going to be some kind of learning adjustments that have to go away. But again, I am not worried at all, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are getting nervous about our team, but you guys, everything's going to be fine. First game of the season, we're just getting started. It's going to be an awesome season. Now, moving on, we have one more question that I'm going to answer today. This one is from @AlvinNelson07. What are your first impressions of this new Lakers team? Are you worried about the loss? Okay, so that just kind of goes in with what I just answered. My first impressions of this team, honestly, my main impression is that the Lakers really need Kyle Kuzma to get back. Kuz is a guy who's going to be providing us 18, 20 points a night, a huge offensive spark, whether he comes off the bench or is in that starting lineup. He's going to be the Lakers' third best player. I have a really, really good feeling about Kyle Kuzma this season, if of course he can just stay healthy. So we really need him to come back, because that was something also I pointed out in the preseason, that you could tell that the Lakers really needed another guy, that kind of third star, that third leading scorer for them. Obviously we have AD, we have LeBron, but we can't expect them to solely do it every single night. We need Kuz back in there. Now, in terms of am I worried, I've said this a lot, I'm not worried, Laker fam. I know it was a very disappointing loss. That first season opener loss to the Clippers, I was very frustrated. I was disappointed. Not gonna lie, I had to take a sick day from work the next day because I was just very upset. I was really expecting a W, but have to be realistic. I'm very excited about this team. I know we're gonna have an amazing season. And remember, it's not necessarily how we start, it's how we finish the season. And I have a feeling we are going to be having a parade in Los Angeles in June, so not worried. But again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. A lot's gonna happen. It's gonna be an amazing season, though, Laker fam. So that is going to be it for today's mailbag Q&A. If I did not answer your question, I am so sorry. Again, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter so that you can keep asking me questions. I do love to respond to you guys, and I try to respond to as many DMs that I get and as many messages about the Lakers that I get. And of course, make sure to follow me so that when I do another one of these, which I will be doing very soon, you can participate and ask me a question. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did like it and you want to see some more Q&As from me, make sure to give this video a double thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe here on Chat Sports and the new Chat Sports Lakers YouTube channel for all things purple and gold. And until next time, Laker Hand is out. Bye guys!